This is peak YouTube content creator aesthetic, filming at my desk. And I am embracing it because today I am filming a project that I've been working on this summer. It was a cute little side project during my trails, which is reviewing every adventure food meal that is out there. So the past summer I made it a goal to eat every single adventure meal that is out there. I already had almost all of them before, because these are the cheapest in Belgium, especially if you buy them online. They are very cheap. People often ask me, Floor, what are the best ones? Today, I am telling you. On that note, I have a small disclaimer because I have also realized that I might have a very different taste than you. In the past, I've spoken to people about adventure food meals and I've discovered that sometimes I have the opposite taste of the other person. I am not responsible for if you buy 10 of the highest ranked meals today, because maybe you don't like them. Okay, let's go. I have created a tier list and it has 5 tiers. The first one is called Would Eat at Home. If I would ever be in a situation where I would have to eat an adventure food meal at home, it would be these ones. Second one is a mood lifter. If I have a really bad day on trail, at the end of the day, these dishes can lift my mood. Then the middle tier is called Which One Exactly? These are the meals I forget about. They kind of taste the same. Which one exactly? Then I've got the fourth tier that's called Needs an Empty Stomach. We all know that being hungry serves the best sauce to any meal, and these are the meals that need that. They are not horrible, but it needs an empty stomach. And then we've got emergency meal. Let's get started. First one. The first one is, I didn't know this was the first one. Immediately a very notorious one. Scrambled eggs. Today, eating something that I'm very curious about. It is the scrambled eggs. Oh, I don't know about this one. Okay. I don't like it. It's so eggy. The taste is okay. It's a structure that I'm not really a fan of. Not a fan. Sorry. Bye. Back to the studio. Okay, I think it's very clear that this one immediately goes to emergency meal. This texture of that meal, I can still recall it, and it's not the one you want to eat. On to the next one, because I don't want to think about these scrambled eggs. The next one is the veggie couscous. Good evening. Today I am testing out the veggie couscous. I see a lot of veggies. This is what it looks like. This might be okay. It smells kind of fresh because of the parsley and the green herbs. Okay. Oh my god, I like this one. Yes, a good full mouthfeel and fresh flavors. This is really nice. I would buy this again. Veggie couscous, approved. Back to the studio. This one, I'm doubting between Would Eat at Home and Mood Lifter. For now, I'm gonna leave it in Mood Lifter because I don't want too many meals in Would Eat at Home. There's not gonna be many meals in Would Eat at Home, but still. For now, I keep it at Mood Lifter. I might change my opinion later. Okay, Expedition breakfast. Today I am eating the Expedition breakfast and eat. Ooh, there's like big pieces of apple in it. I kind of like that. Okay, so this is your very sugary oaty apple breakfast. No crunch, but does the job. Look at the view. Hola. Back to the tier ranking video. Bye-bye. Okay, Expedition breakfast, Mood Lifter. I like to eat it in the morning. To me it feels like a special treat because normally I only take oatmeal, milk powder and chocolate with me for breakfast. So if I have a special breakfast like this, immediate Mood Lifter, I like it. Voila. Okay, next up we have vanilla dessert. Of this one I don't have a review on trail, but I've tasted it last month on the Kungsleden. Let's say, wow, it's between these two. Okay, it goes in the front of emergency meal because it's definitely better than the scrambled eggs, but it's like this yogurty vanilla textured dessert, and to me, in my experience, it's very chemical. It might get a raise to needs an empty stomach. If I'm honest, I think it will stay at emergency meal. That's on vanilla dessert. Let's get to the next one, which is quinoa a la mexicana.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today on the menu, quinoa a la mexicana. Hola! Strong flavors, I like that. Cumin, that's what I'm tasting. Okay, flavor-wise, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. But it's a bit watery. In my opinion, it needs less water. I think if it would be made with less water, it would be a really, really, really good one. This is the review from Underground. Bye-bye.
Okay, quinoa a la mexicana, boom. Here, and I think veggie couscous, it's already getting a raise. Veggie couscous goes to would eat at home. Quinoa a la mexicana, yes. It's a mood lifter. If at the end of the day I see that I have a quinoa a la mexicana left in my pack, I am a happy hiker. Okay, next one is the pasta ai funghi.
Today on the menu, pasta ai funghi. I've had this before, but it's been a long time. Oh, it's hot. I like it. The sauce can be creamier, and it's really a fungi taste. So if you don't like mushrooms, like it's a bit of a muffe taste. But if you embrace that, it's really tasty. Creamier sauce, and I would be sold. But at the end of a trail day, this goes down easily. Pass the test.
The pasta ai funghi has lovers and haters. There is no in between. There are people that say, yes, pasta ai funghi, it's one of my favorites. And there are people that say, I hate it and I have to puke. I am in the lover camp. I really like it. This is a mood lifter. Definitely the pasta ai funghi if you add some Parmesan cheese. Mwah. Lovely. I'm gonna share some tips at the end of this video how you can enhance some of these dishes, but this is already one of the tips. Add some Parmesan cheese to this one. Love it. Next in line, vegetable hot pot. Of this one, I also don't have a review, but I had it before. The reason why I don't have a review is because I really didn't want to eat it again. It's not really bad, but meh. I would put it in the middle tier, but it will end up quite at the end of the middle tier. It's like mashed potatoes with leek and with carrots, but it's mostly just a lot of potatoes with some vegetables. It's quite plain. I would have liked maybe some cheese in it to pump it up a bit. Nothing wrong with it, but also not memorable. The next one is the mousse au chocolat.
Welcome to the Lofoten. Today I'm trying out for you the mousse au chocolat. But it's really a mousse. It has air in it. Wow, this is... I don't know how they manage... Mali. It's really a mousse, eh? This one is nice. It's weird because the top flavor of the palate is kind of bland, nothing. But at the end, you really get the chocolate flavor. So if that would be more balanced and the chocolate would be there from the start, this would be a favorite. And it's quite big for a chocolate mousse. So maybe it's nice if you share it with somebody. This was the chocolate mousse. Back to the studio.
The chocolate mousse in the front of the mood lifters. There are a lot of mood lifters already. This will change. But mousse au chocolat mood lifter for sure. It's the best dessert that they have. The next one is the goulash.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today on the menu, goulash. I already know how this one tastes. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite, but it's been a long time since I've eaten it. So I'm very curious. Oh, the smell. What I really like about this one is that it's with potatoes. Normally it's rice or pasta or blah 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 blah. This is potatoes. I'm from Belgium. We love potatoes. It's just a yes for me. It's just really nice. I'm being quiet because there's people around, but really nice. Really nice.
Goulash goes boom. Number one. It's my number one. I think throughout the years I had 15 goulashes already. Maybe 20, maybe more, not more than 20, but definitely 15. I just really, I love the goulash. The goulash has a special place in my heart. I know some people don't like it. I don't get these people. It's amazing. Next up is the pasta carbonara.
Time for the pasta carbonara. First thing I immediately see is that this is not just pasta with cheese and bacon. It has some color. So it's not your usual pasta carbonara. Italians would not be happy, but it's still trail food, so let's rate it. Okay. It reminds me a lot of the pasta ai funghi. I think the only difference is that this is with bacon and the pasta ai funghi is with fungi, with champignon. In my memory, it tastes exactly the same. Okay, a bit watery, big resemblance to the pasta ai funghi, but a bit more cheesy. Overall, ça va. Not the best, not the worst. Bye-bye.
Pasta carbonara. Which one exactly? It's really okay, I can eat it, but it's this kind of meal that after 5 bites of it, it's too plain. And it tastes a lot like, for example, the pasta ai funghi, it tastes a lot like it, but the pasta ai funghi has some personality. Voila, maybe that's the thing. The pasta carbonara doesn't have a lot of personality. So the pasta carbonara, voila, logically ends up at the... Which one exactly? Up next we have the pasta alle gnocchi.
Today on menu, I'm very hungry. Pasta alle gnocchi. I'm really curious about this one because I think I'm really gonna like it. Okay, this tastes like the pasta bolognese, but a bit softer. Probably because of the nuts. It's more balanced. I think I prefer this over the pasta bolognese. Back to the studio. Bye.
Okay, the pasta alla gnocchi, really nice. It's nicer than the pasta bolognese, which means a lot because I kind of like the pasta bolognese. I'm gonna put it before the quinoa alla mexicana. Yes. And I'm gonna do one rearrangement. I'm gonna put the vegetable hot pot, sorry, a tier lower. I'm gonna put it at needs an empty stomach. I am surprised at the mood lifters. I thought I wouldn't like as many as I am liking. Okay, the next one is the tropical rice dessert. Of this one I also don't have a review video, but I had it last month on the Kungsleden as well. It's a typical mango rice, what you would expect if it would be in a freeze-dried meal like this. But sorry, I'm not a fan. It's not as bad as the scrambled eggs, definitely. It's not as bad as a vanilla dessert, but it definitely needs an empty stomach. Chili con carne. It's quite weird that I don't have a review video of this one because I have this quite a lot because it's like a basic, it's a good rice dish. I have to say, I am not blown away by it. It's not a meal that can make a bad day good. I am gonna put it at, which one exactly? Sorry. Okay, the next one is boboti.
Hello, welcome to Lago di Lima in the Dolomites. Today I'm eating boboti. This is a new one, I'm very excited. Let's see. The smell is nice. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so it is like a sweet rice dish. We've got the sweetness of the raisins and the apples. And then you've got the cinnamon with it. I would give this middle to top, but not the best. Not the best. I'm gonna enjoy the lake a bit. Bye bye.
To me, bobotie is kind of boring. It's a bit different with the cinnamon. I'm gonna put it, yeah, at the end of which one exactly? That's bobotie. Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. Then we go to satay babi, which is also a dish that I don't have a review of, but and it's because I had it a long time ago. Wasn't blown away by it. Didn't buy it again, so I don't have a review of it now. It's literally the embodiment of which one exactly? Satay babi. Sorry, you don't speak to me. I cannot say anything else than this. Cashew nasi.
Today on the menu, we've got cashew nasi. I let it sit for a very long time because I know the rice of adventure food mostly needs some more time. But ooh, this is looking, ooh, surprisingly good. Let's go. Oh, it's very soft. I thought it would be more spicy. It's not my favorite. It is nice, but that's what it is. It is nice. Flavors are very soft. I don't think I would buy this one with love again. Voilà. Not a favorite. That can happen.
Okay, cashew nasi, I think you can already guess that it's going here, but I'm gonna put, I don't know. I'm gonna put it before bobotie. Yeah, that's cashew nasi. That's your spot, baby. Which brings us to pasta al salmone.
Today is the pasta al salmone. It's not a favorite. It's not a favorite. I would like more herbs. That's what I would like. The salmone, I'm not tasting it. Really far in the background. Either way, I'm still enjoying this today. Hiking floor is out.
You know what it is with the pasta al salmone? If you add some Parmigiano cheese to it, lovely. If you don't do that, just a bit boring. But it's a good boring one. I'm gonna put it in the beginning of which one exactly, because I really would buy the pasta al salmone, but it's not my favorite. The next one is the curry fruit rice.
On today's menu, curry fruit rice. I'm very curious. Curious. I don't think I ever had it. Okay, but I have to eat because the midges are entering. They are entering the building. I don't taste a lot. I just taste rice. That's the verdict. Curry fruit rice. I don't taste you. Allez. So voila, that's the curry fruit rice.
Curry fruit rice, I'm sorry, but you need an empty stomach. You taste like not a lot. It's going right behind the vegetable hot pot. Which brings us to the pasta bolognese. You can probably already guess where that goes. But let's watch the review.
Hello, welcome to the tasting of the pasta bolognese. So, as far as I can see, it's a bolognese with, of course, tomatoes, but also with peas. Look at these peas. This is a pasta bolognese. This is basic good. So it's not, whoa, what is this? Oh, this is so good. Basic good. Good balance between the meat and the tomatoes, and the peas are a nice extra. I like this one.
Voila, the pasta bolognese, I like. It's one of my more favorites, but if you remember correctly, I said that I like the pasta alla noce more, which is correct. So the pasta bolognese is definitely a mood lifter, but I'm gonna put it after the pasta bolognese. After the quinoa alla mexicana, I mean. This feels right. We've got 3 left, and this next one is called knusper muesli.
Good morning. Today we're having ourselves a fancy breakfast. Honestly, I don't think so much can go wrong with this. Let's see. Lovely. Honestly, this is a breakfast I would have at home. Knusper muesli. We will meet again.
Knuspermuesli, boom, you go here. Knuspermuesli is nice, and I don't know anybody who doesn't like or love knuspermuesli. It's a good breakfast, it's quick, you just have to add cold water. This is a mistake a lot of people make, they add hot water to it. It's a dish that's made with cold water. A good muesli, it's got the banana in it. I love it. Knuspermuesli, mwah. Which brings us to the minced beef hot pot.
Today I'm very excited and very curious because I'm eating minced beef hot pot. I'm loving this. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Goulash numéro 2 est là. It needs to be said, the difference with the goulash is not so big. The meatballs are different, but mostly the texture is different, not really the flavor. New favorite, minced beef hot pot. Wait, I'll show you the view, because I'm enjoying the sunset. Look at this. It's not really bad, huh? Okay, back to the tier ranking. Yo.
And the minced beef hot pot, boom, goes here. This tier, the would eat at home, I know, I already knew this before I was filming, except for the veggie couscous, but I knew goulash, knuspermuesli, minced beef hot pot. I knew it. Minced beef hot pot is another dish with a lot of potatoes, with meat through it. I love it. I love it. It's what I want to eat on trail. I want something that fills my stomach, and this does it. Minced beef hot pot does that. Just a tip with this goulash and this minced beef hot pot, make sure you stir well the powder of the potatoes. It creates like little pockets where the water doesn't go through. Make sure you get these out. And with the minced beef hot pot, make sure you wait long enough so the meatballs are not as hard as they are in the beginning. And we're at the last one. We are at chicken curry.
Time for chicken curry. It's a bit flat. The flavor is a bit flat. I'd like some more punch. Maybe even just salt. I like the smell. I like the pieces of chicken. And I like, what is it? Pineapple, is it possible? Pineapple. I like the pineapple. Not my favorite, but a good rice dish. And that says a lot coming from me. That's it. Back to the studio. Bye-bye.
Sorry, chicken curry, but you are going in the which one exactly? Actually, yeah. Which one exactly, but at the end. Before the satay babi. It's just really flat. Voila, I cannot say a lot about it, it's really flat. But this is it. I think when I look at this, I feel like this is right. So maybe this can be a guide of which ones you want to try out, which ones you don't want to try out. Or if you have the opposite taste of me, just turn it around. Maybe you really like the opposite things of me. That's possible. We are human and we are different. As I said in the video, I have some tips to elevate these meals. And it's done by really simple things. So I've already talked about the Parmigiano cheese, which you can add to all the pastas. Especially add it to the pasta ai funghi, to the pasta al salmone, to the pasta carbonara. Makes it 10 times better. Then, if you like spiciness, carrying a bit of Tabasco, like a small bottle, is also a very good one. For a lot of things, you can add spice to anything, but especially the chicken curry, the pasta carbonara, the pasta alle gnocchi, and also the curry fruit rice. You can add it to other things, but these 5, mwah. And then, this is a tip that I got from people on the trail, which is to add some cinnamon to the expedition breakfast, and maybe also the knuspermuesli. Knuspermuesli doesn't need it, but if you like cinnamon, you can add it to that one. And then just adding some Italian herbs or another mixture of herbs to actually maybe almost every meal here. They need it. They are very salty, so no salt, that's not what you need, but some additional flavor, yes. I think everybody would be happy to eat these meals with a little bit more flavor. And then there is one additional tip that I have recently learned, and that is to take wraps with you and to put these meals in a wrap. For example, the chili con carne, in a wrap, you have a burrito. Like the boboti, the chicken curry, you can put it in a wrap and it adds some calories. So if these meals are not enough for you, this is an easy way to make them more calorie rich. And then I've got a final tip, and that is to not put as much water in the pouches as the pouches say. I always add water until a little bit under the line, and for me that's perfect. Except for maybe the potato dishes. They need a lot of water. So voila, this is my tier list. Feel free to share which ones you love, which ones you really don't like, if you agree with something on my tier list, if you disagree with something on my tier list. Food on the trail is one of my favorite subjects, so let me know. I love talking about this and I love knowing what other people say about this. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful day. Bye!